I love my gavel. I'd like to call this meeting to order.
Adequate notice of this meeting was provided and published in the Asbury Park Press and the Ocean Star on January 12, 2024. Copies of the agenda were provided to the newspaper, posted on public bulletin boards and the Township website.
Thank you. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Here.
Councilwoman Pontoriero.
Here.
Councilwoman DeYoung. Here. Councilman Feynman.
Here.
Councilwoman Travers. Vice President Ambrosino.
Here.
President Menachino.
Here.
Thank you.
Hey, can I have everybody rise for salute the flag in a moment of silence, please? Thank you. Madam Clerk, can you file the reports for us?
Yes, of course.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and a second for the minutes of August 13th, please?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontoriero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Abstain.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Vice President Ambrosino.
Abstain.
President Menachino.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to invite the mayor up now to the podium, please.
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing tonight? Good. Well, the first thing I'd like to do is invite up the coaches and managers and players for the Brick Little League Minors MIT. Is that correct? I got that right? Come on up. Let's go. Let's get them up here. Hello, gentlemen. We'll do our certificates in a minute. You guys want to stand behind me? That way we'll, how's that? I'm just going to keep one straight. And then I'll give you yours last. I'll get ready. All right. Founded in 1939, Little League Baseball is the world's largest organized youth sports program with millions of players and more than 1 million adult volunteers participating every year around the globe. For decades, the young people of Brick Township have been able to participate in the national pastime of baseball through the Brick Little League. This past year, Brick Little League participated in the prestigious Mason Invitational Tournament sponsored by Manchester Little League. The squad representing the Brick Little League Minors program captured the first Mason Invitational Tournament champion in the league's history by defeating the Freehold Township Blue Team by a score of 5-4 in July. The players of the team are represented behind me. The team was led by manager Steve Gogol. Sorry, did I get that right? Gogol. Coaches Jason Gonzalez, John Gartner, John Samuel, and Craig Bernacki. Therefore, I, Lisa Crate, Mayor of the Township of Brick in the County of Ocean in the state of New Jersey, in honor of their winning the first Mason Invitational Tournament Championship in the history of Brick Little League, do hereby proclaim Wednesday, August 28th, 2024, to be Brick Little League Mason Invitational Tournament Minors Division Team Day, and I invite everyone in Brick to celebrate along with us.
Mom and dads want to come closer, they can.
We're lucky this evening to have a second group with us, the Brick Little League 7-year-old All-Stars. Can you guys come up with your coaches and managers? All right. So again, I just want to have the same honor. So I'm going to repeat a little bit, but we have a different honor up here. Again, founded in 1939, Little League Baseball is the world's largest organized youth sports program with millions of players and more than 1 million adult volunteers participating every year. And I just want to point out, having been to Brick Little League opening day and to, you had volunteer day, and I came in the fall at some point for another great day. I recognize all of the volunteers who make this program happen. So really quickly, just if we could all applaud for the volunteers again, because you would not have a program without the volunteers. For decades, we've been very lucky that the young people of Brick Township have been able to participate in this national pastime of baseball through the Brick Little League program. This past season, Brick Little League Farm Division All-Star Team competed in the Coach Pitch Tournament hosted by Holbrook Little League in Jackson Township. The Brick Little League Farm Division All-Star Team program won the tournament this year, which was the second time in the long and storied history of the Brick Little League that they won this championship. So we're here to congratulate all of the players this evening, and we would like to also recognize the team that was led by manager Joe Mondalto and coaches Zach Malecki, Alex Campanile, Matt Winters, and Nick McKee. So therefore, I, Lisa Crate, Mayor of the Township of Brick in the County of Ocean in the state of New Jersey, in honor of their winning the Holbrook Little League Coach Pitch Tournament in the history of Brick Little League, do hereby proclaim Thursday, you guys get Thursday, August 29th, 2024, to be Brick Little League Farm Division All-Star Team Day, and I invite the Township to celebrate with all of us. Thank you. Congratulations. Before I spin this around, I do want to say, again, thank you, congratulations. I know we're getting to the end of the summer and school starting. Womp womp, sorry. But I know you guys are going to have a great school year, and I'm very happy that I got to spend one of our last meetings here for the summertime celebrating with all of you. So congratulations, and I hope to see you in the fall. Maybe I'll come out for something you guys are doing in the fall, okay? Great. Thank you so much, everybody. And now you're going to want to go home because the rest of the meeting is super boring.
What are you trying to say? Should be quick.
No Nan or Foster?
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes late.
Oh my gosh, I used to live at the baseball field.
What? Yes. I gave him the idea.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
They got one in AC, right? I think it's the last time I've been here, like 20 years ago. Hey, that one young kid that comes here, I seen him at ShopRite. It's Brian. I seen him somewhere. He usually sits right like over here. He's autistic. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that. Is it Brian? Yeah. But you guys don't know him? I thought you knew him. Oh, okay. No, I seen him at ShopRite. He was checking people. Yeah.
Ready? All matters listed under item consent agenda will be enacted by one motion in the form listed below. If discussion is desired on any item, this item will be removed from the consent agenda and will be considered separately.
Thank you. 4-1.
Authorize insertion of Chapter 159 NJDCA Brick Township Senior Center 2024 grant.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Thank you. This resolution authorizes the insertion of a grant in the amount of $200,000 from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for the Brick Township Senior Center. The township has applied and received for multiple grants for the renovation of the senior center, dialysis transportation, and for the Brick Community Cafe Lunch Program, which is every Monday and Friday at the Senior Center from around like 11 to 12:30. And then the third Thursday of the month, we have a community cafe for the Brick Housing Authority residents. So, thank you.
Thank you. 4-2, please.
Authorize award of contract for purchase and delivery of office supplies.
Councilwoman Pontarera.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes the award of contract in the amount of $35,000 per year to W.B. Mason Company located in Brockton, Massachusetts, for the purchase and delivery of office supplies. The contract is being awarded through the Stafford Township Cooperative Pricing System. Thank you.
Thank you. 4-3.
Authorize award of contract for automotive parts, supplies, and repairs for vehicles under 15,000 GVW.
This resolution authorizes the award of contract in the amount of $35,000 per year to Freehold, Larson Ford Lakewood, and automotive parts, supplies, and repairs for vehicles under 15,000 gross vehicle weight. Bid notices were provided to 36 prospective bidders from our bidders list and 8 requested bid packages. 2 bids were received. 4-4, please.
Authorize adoption of Brick Township Community Energy Plan for New Jersey Board of Public Utilities CEP grant.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Thank you. This resolution authorizes the adoption of a township community energy plan that was developed to help the township meet the goals of the New Jersey Energy Master Plan. Community energy planning is the process by which communities collaboratively select and strategically implement emission-reducing initiatives that fulfill the state's energy master plan goals, including sustainable strategies that increase clean energy production, reducing energy use, and cutting emissions. Thank you.
Thank you. 4-5.
Authorize agreement with New Jersey Department of Community Affairs Local Planning Services.
Council Vice President Ambrosino.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes an agreement with the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs to assist in preparing the township's Economic Development Master Plan. As part of the township's plan endorsement by the State Planning Commission, the township is required to follow a planning implementation agreement that prescribes a number of tasks related to community planning, zoning, resiliency, and community development. Thank you.
Thank you. 4-6, please.
Authorize special events permit, second annual Alley's Army 5K and Fun Run.
Mayor.
Thank you. This resolution authorizes a special event permit for the Brick PBA Local 230's second annual Alley's Army 5K and Fun Run, scheduled for October 20th, 2024. The event is scheduled from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Sunday, October 20th at Drum Point Sports Complex and the Brick PAL. Thank you.
Thank you. 4-7.
4-7, 9A is a,
No, we're
not
missing,
me,
so no.
not me, sorry.
That's
It's not
okay.
me, but I set the table
Yeah,
beautifully for
just
somebody
jumping,
else.
just jumping in.
Authorized special events
Sorry.
permit, Theater in the Park, The
trying to
Little
steal my
Mermaid
thunder.
event.
Thank you.
Thank you, Council.
Councilman Albanese.
Joanne's trying to steal my thunder.
Stolen.
You did, yeah, absolutely, just like at the Summerfest. This resolution authorizes a special event permit for the Brick Children's Community Theater to conduct a Theater in the Park, their Little Mermaid event on Friday and Saturday, September 20th and 21st, with a rain date on Sunday, September 22nd at Windward Beach.
Thank you. 4-8.
Authorized special events permit, Laurelton Fire Company Car Show.
Councilman Feynman.
Thank you, Council President. This resolution authorizes a special events permit for the Laurelton Fire Company to host a car show event on September 1st with a rain date of September 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Icarus Brewing located at 2045 Route 88. Thank you.
Thank you. Mrs. Bergen, number 9.
Perry, would you like to read it?
No.
9A is 100% DAV widow of veteran deduction for Block 124, Lot 10.03, and 9B are tax overpayments for 2024 at Block 701.35, Lot 24, and Block 870.05, Lot 124.
Thank you. This brings us to the end of our consent agenda. Can I get a motion and a second?
Motion.
Second.
Open to council? Seeing none, close council. Open to public for questions on the resolutions only. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontoriero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Vice President Ambrosino.
I vote yes.
President Menachino.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And this brings us to 410, the bill computer resolution.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Computer bill resolution in the amount of $13,750,483.73.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and a second?
Motion.
Second.
Open to council. Seeing none, close council. Open to public for questions on the bill resolution. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontoriero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Vice President Ambrosino.
Yes.
President Menachino.
Abstain Teamsters and yes to the rest. This brings us to a manual bill resolution.
Be it resolved by the Township Council of the Township of Brick that the following bills be paid and that the mayor and clerk be and are hereby authorized to draw orders on the treasurer for the amounts of the same. Manual bill resolution in the amount of $2,118,244.88.
Thank you. Can I get a motion and a second?
Motion.
Second.
Thank you. Open to council. Seeing none, close council. Open to public for questions on the manual bill resolution. Seeing none, close public. Roll call.
Councilman Albanese.
Yes.
Councilwoman Pontoriero.
Yes.
Councilwoman DeYoung.
Yes.
Councilman Feynman.
Yes.
Vice President Ambrosino.
Yes.
President Menachino.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. And this brings us to our public comments.
Please note that each person addressing the council during any section of the meeting during which public comment is permitted shall limit his or her remarks to 5 minutes pursuant to Brick Township Administrative Code, Section 2-33B.
Thank you. Anybody from public? Yes. Nice shirt.
Want to read it?
I love it. I saw it when you came in. Perfect.
Oh, you already read it.
Yeah.
John Sluka, 950 Sylvia Court. I'm going to read my letter. I guess I dated it this weekend, the 25th of August. Dear Mayor Crate, Council President Vincent Menachino, all Brick councilmen and councilwomen, the residents and workers of Brick Township, and of all of Ocean County. I mentioned I intend to read this letter I've sent in the past, pretty much the same letter, and a small additional comment. Hopefully all can understand the problems associated with fallen trees, expanded roadways, and the lack of vegetation around the Garden State Parkway. Once again, I'm sending a note to the township representatives, which alert you all to the dangers posed by the Garden State Parkway expansion of 12 years ago. Various studies brought before the council show proof that the ill effects of those tiny particulates being sent through the air to our lungs from the Garden State Parkway will cause bedridden lives and premature deaths in many of our seniors. Studies of air pollution have proven that toxins from high-volume traffic areas harm our citizens. The New Jersey Turnpike Authority Commissioners have a legacy of autism, asthma, COPD, lung and mouth cancers, heart attacks, and premature deaths in our area. The people afflicted with autism, lung cancer, emphysema, asthma, COPD, bronchitis, lingering heart and lung disease feel the pain every day. 14 to 20-foot high pollution, noise, and safety walls along the side of the Garden State Parkway are needed in Evergreen Woods, Primrose Garden area, Greenbrier, Birchwood, Briar Mills, Brick High School, Town Hall, and other areas in Brick and Ocean County. Large trees and thick brush that were destroyed by the New Jersey Turnpike Authority Commissions on the Garden State Parkway should be planted for the health of all Brick Township and Ocean County residents. It has been many years since the town has investigated the problem, but only time will tell when the illnesses and deaths of its residents. The mayor has informed me that she will be meeting with someone from the New Jersey Turnpike Authority later in September. Hopefully, they will look at the situation and determine that the pollution and the noise levels are what we all know to be true, unhealthy and beyond the norm. Although the pollution is harmful to everyone, the noise in various areas of the development not close to the aforementioned roadway is excessively loud, dangerous, and alarming. Thanks for your time. I yield back 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Thank you. Anyone else from public, please? Yes, sir.
My name is Paul Holst, 200 Corporate Circle, second floor, Toms River. I am the CEO of Just Believe, Inc. I help the homeless and disenfranchised right here in Ocean County, and I heard there was some interest in possibly doing a warming center in your community. I've had the opportunity to run the one in Toms River for the last 7 years, and I've done a wonderful job. I've enjoyed it, helped a lot of people out of homelessness. Just this year alone, starting from January, we've gotten 171 people out of homelessness, including families. Also 13 animals as well. We go into the woods. We work with all the municipality police force. We've worked with Brick on multiple occasions throughout the years with the homeless issue in your community as well. So I just wanted to come in and just kind of tell you who I am, put a face to the name, because I'm sure over the years you saw articles about Just Believe, and I thought it'd be nice to at least come in and say, this is who I am, and I got some brochures if you'd like.
Perfect.
All right. Hand it over to
The clerk, please.
Yep,
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Paul. Anybody else from public, please? Yes.
Good evening. My name is Lauren Caputo Sheridan. I live at 417 Sandra Place, Brick. A softball coach in town. I am of the Phoenix team. Wasn't planning on speaking this evening, but figured take the opportunity based on giving awards to baseball. I figured it was a good opportunity to express my concern for the hopeful change in the ordinance for field permits and fees. Currently, as you guys know, each field use requires a $100 permit per use. We are a small organization. I have 14 girls, majority live in town. We are one team. We are hoping and praying that we don't get priced out of being able to play. We are a 501(c) and would like to be able to continue to play in town. We're hoping that the ordinance can be changed to possibly a blanket permit for the season instead of $100 per use, because I did the math, it would cost us about $3,100 to continue to practice. I have a lot of girls that are trying to get college scholarships. We're a team that is just made up of people who can afford the $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 teams. We charge $550 a year, and we are trying to accomplish everything on a small budget. We are a nonprofit, so we do hope for donations, but We were relocated once before because of town ordinance changes based on field usage, so we're hoping that we don't need to be relocated again. I've lived in town for the last 17 years, and I hope we get to continue to play here. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from public, please? Yes, sir.
Bob Manliano, Cedar Ridge Manor. We're just trying to bring something up to the council and the mayor about a situation that we have in Bricktown is with these electric bikes that have been running around. I was just talking to the officer about it. I know it's traffic safety, but maybe we could get a little bit involved because those bikes go faster than the cars. They're zipping past, because I'm at a shop on Mount Loca Road. They're on the wrong side of the road, flying down the road. So when you're looking, you're really not looking that way. So I had a situation coming out of Marina on Route 70, which is a one-way road with a divider, watching traffic because Route 70 is a pain in the neck to get out on. You're watching, and I had a guy come flying down and literally inches away. It's because you're looking that way on Route 70. You're not going to be looking that way. On the wrong side of the road, and they're really moving. No helmets, no nothing. So I'm just trying to bring up something. Maybe we can helmet law, because it's a motor vehicle. It's legitimately a motor vehicle. Wrong side of the road, it shouldn't be. It should be stopped and maybe ticketed or warned. You know, warnings that we should start doing something about that before the situation gets out of control and people start, you know, losing lives, you know, because it was close, you know, and I don't want to see anybody, you know, get hit, but they're taking advantage of them, you know, on the bikes and stuff like that, you know, really flying. Maybe we can do something, you know, helmet law at least or something. I mean, it's tough, but there's too many of them out there, but they are dangerous.
There is conversations happening.
No, I know, but, all right, just bringing it up here.
Thank you.
All right.
Anybody else from public? Seeing none, close public. Mrs. Bergen.
I have nothing further. I don't know if Councilman Ambrosino wants to talk about the public safety discussion on the scooters, but we have
Okay.
had that.
Okay.
And we're working with the police department on enhanced enforcement to whatever ability we have, because it's really state law.
So now
We're
you're stealing
trying.
his thunder.
Well, yeah, I think that says it all,
Yeah.
right? It's an ongoing discussion.
So,
To
see
the chair of
pattern.
the committee, and you astutely took us through some conversations on how to address some of these concerns.
Thank you.
Mayor?
That's too much to say.
Yeah.
That's too much. I'll get too sharp.
I'll be brief. Yeah, just very quickly, I was honored with Councilwoman DeYoung to go to a ribbon cutting this past Saturday for Lovebird Coffee. Super cute place. It's at 515 Jump Point Road. Nice, lovely young couple. Good coffee. I didn't drink coffee, but other people that drink coffee really liked it. But they really had some good pastries. They have these homemade Pop-Tarts that I highly recommend. So if you're looking for coffee, and you don't want to go to one of the fast food places, and when I say fast food, I'm really saying like Dunkin' or Wawa. This is a really great place with well-brewed coffee, I guess. She does cold brews. I hear there's a good raspberry foam that goes with the cold brew that's supposed to be quite delicious. So stop by. They have seating. Aside from like grab and go, there's seating inside, and there's also a cute place outside in the back behind the establishment where you can sit quietly, and there's a couple picnic tables. So highly recommended. Again, that's Lovebird Coffee at 515 Jump Point Road. Tomorrow evening is our final Traders Cove concert. It is Strictly 60s. They were originally supposed to play our first week of August, but they were rained out. So I'm happy to report that they will be playing tomorrow evening, Traders Cove, beginning at 7 p.m. So bring your lawn chair. And last week we had sweatshirts on. I don't know what the temperature is supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow, but it's great area to listen to a good band. And please come out for our last concert for that. On Saturday, September 7th, we have 2 events going on. The first one is our Historical Society is hosting an ice cream social at Havens Farm. So you can go out and have some ice cream. They'll be doing that between 12 and 3. And personally, I will be stopping in between the next event, which is our townwide yard sale, It's one of my favorite days of the year. I'll be out shopping for some bargains. So I figure I'll work my route so that I end up somewhere midday at the ice cream social so I can get a quick drink and have some ice cream and then continue my shopping adventures. We have a lot of houses signed up for that. If you go on the township website, you can click and there's a map that you can follow. I know on Facebook there's a picture of the map, so that's not really telling the whole story, but if you go on the township website, you should be able to, if you, the banner, one of the banners is our townwide yard sale, and you should be able to click on the map there and kind of map your route for where you would like to shop that day. And finally, I know that it's a little early, but just make note for September 11th, we will be having our 9/11 ceremony to commemorate and honor the members of our community who lost their lives on that day. So that will be at 6 p.m. on September 11th at Windward, and we hope to see you there. So,
Thank you.
happy Labor Day, sorry.
Mr. Stark.
Yeah, if I could, I just want to go back a second to the last gentleman's comment who got up, and I completely agree with you about those motorized bicycles. They've become a lot more prevalent in the last couple of years, and it's not just Brick, it's all over, at least Ocean and Monmouth County, and the speed of them makes them a lot more dangerous than bicycles. As far as the legalities of it, they are considered motorized bikes. They are subject to state law. The council is limited. You mentioned a helmet law. That's not within the jurisdiction of the township council to make a decision on. So they are limited, but I know it's on the focus of the township council, the mayor, and the police department. It's high on their list of concerns as well. So your concerns are being heard and addressed to the extent we can. So just want to let you know. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Clerk?
Nothing, thank you.
Thank you. Madam Secretary? Councilman Albanese?
Yeah, just congratulations to the Brick Little League minors and Brick Little League 7-year-olds. I grew up in this town, and Little League was like my favorite thing. It's just a sense of community, so that's all I got.
Thank you, sir. Councilwoman Fonterrera?
I wanted to thank Mr. Holtz for coming in person to remind us that winter is coming and that warming centers are the way that we can save lives. So I appreciate the information, and we will be looking at it. And then last, there is right now, I know I always talk about need for foster parents, but right now there's a need for what's called CASA workers, C-A-S-A. They work as an advocate for the children that are in the foster care system or going through a process where they have their parents going through the Division of Youth and Family Services process. You can be trained, it is free, and you will be an advocate in court and permitted to meet with the child. So that's an opportunity if you can't take in one of the children, but you would like to still assist them and help them. Again, you can call 1-800-NJ-ABUSE or go online under CASA through New State of New Jersey, and there's an application right online. The children thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you. Councilwoman DeYoung?
Thank you. I also want to congratulate the Little League teams. And for our seniors, I just want you to mark on your calendars, our Brick Senior Fair is coming up on Wednesday, September 18th. It's from 9:30 to 11:30. And this year, they are trying something different. We are hosting it at Traders Cove. So hope for good weather. The following Wednesday is actually the rain date. So I believe that's the 25th. But yes, it's going to be on Wednesday, September 18th at Traders Cove from 9:30 to 11:30. And, you know, we always have a great turnout, ton of township vendors, as well as outside resources for our seniors. That's all I have this evening.
Thank you. Councilman Feinman?
Thank you, Council President. I'm going to respectfully disagree with Mayor Crate when you said that the rest of the meeting is very boring. I mean, this is... this is like best day, you know, and it always is every 2 weeks. So I did forget my notes, but I was able to find some information online real quick, so you're not out of luck just yet. So there's a property tax rebate. The Senior Freeze Program reimburses eligible senior citizens and disabled persons for property tax or mobile home park site fee increases on their principal residence. You must be 65 or older or receive Social Security disability as of 12/31/2022. The deadline for the 2023 application is 10/31/24. Income for 2022 is $150,000, and for 2023 is $163,050. And the Senior Center in Brick can help assist with applications. Their phone number is 732-920-8686, and they're located at 500 Aurora Place in Brick. And there's also an Ocean County event on September 4th at 12 p.m., which is a Wednesday, at the Ocean County Senior, the Ocean County Senior Services is providing an overview of Medicare and prescription drug coverage. They're located on 101 Hooper Avenue, Toms River, and their phone number is 732-341-1000. In the non-medical world that I'm in with home care, we don't deal with Medicare, but Medicare can be pretty challenging and difficult to deal with. So if you have some resources, I recommend you check them out. That's all I have, other than stay safe and have fun.
Thank you. Council Vice President Ambrosino.
Thank you, Council President. I do just also want to celebrate again the young men that were here from the baseball team from Little League. I think that those championships are a testament to their spirit and hard work, but also to the dedication of League President Michael Desmond and all of the volunteers, like you mentioned, Mayor Crate, that make Brick Little League so great. And at the risk of tripling down on the topic, because multiple people have stolen my thunder, yes, I can confirm for you, Bob, that all of those electric bikes that you see, they are bound by state law in regard to things like flow of traffic and the rules of the road. We are in close communication with our police chief and our police department and the Public Safety Committee about these. It is actually against the law to modify an electric bike in a way to make it faster. And when the police find that that's occurred, they can confiscate them. And our police department has put out an education campaign on social media, apprising people of the risks for sure. And they're keeping us informed as the state law changes, because individually, locally here in Brick, we can't have any ordinances that supersede state law. But we're well aware of the issue and the concern. Thank you. And thank you.
Thank you. Our next scheduled meeting is September 10th, 7 o'clock here. Can I get a motion and a second to adjourn?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you.